Hello again, folks. My channel's back. All my videos are back on view and it's business as normal. Now, the reason I hid my videos, as I mentioned in my community post a few days ago, is because there is a concentrated effort to try and get me kicked off YouTube. And they're trying really, really hard. They've tried really hard now for the past 2 years or so. They've been unsuccessful, so they went after my monetization, which saw me get kicked off Patreon. I had a Patreon channel, and so they went into Patreon, reported me, and got me kicked off. My account was suspended, and that was that. They then managed to get my Doctor Who video removed for hate speech. However, I won an appeal, and that Doctor Who video is now back up. And that must have really wound them up, because then they came after my PayPal. Now, as you know, at the end of my videos, I've been asking people if they want to. It was never mandatory. But if they felt they wanted to support my channel, if they liked what I do, if they believe in free speech and all the rest of it, then, feel free to buy me a beer. And many of you did. And I was getting a lot of support. A lot of people agree with what I say, what I do. And my content, my free speech, my common sense, my pride in Britain and being British drove these idiots into a frothy hysteria of hatred and an unhealthy obsession with myself. We know who these people are, folks. We know who they are. And all I'm going to say at the moment is that there is a merry little band of these left-wing extremists. But they're not just after me, they're after other people with likewise views as mine. And so, as I mentioned, they came after my PayPal, and the other morning I had an email from PayPal saying I was not allowed to use PayPal anymore. They put a permanent ban on me, limitations on what I could do because of my online activities. And then they put in a link to my channel. And I was also told to take PayPal's logo off my YouTube and anything to do with PayPal. They wanted nothing to do with me because someone, i.e. these people, had contacted them and fed them the lie that I am a Nazi, racist, far-right extremist, etc. That's what these people say I am. That's the accusation, of course. And so, on the words of these zealots, these bigots, PayPal then literally dumped me. So I appealed, and I won that appeal. That appeal was won pretty quickly, shockingly quick actually. However, because of PayPal's quickness in cancelling me, because of what they said was my naughty YouTube channel, I turned the tables around and I cancelled them. I told them I wanted nothing to do with them, to remove all my banking details, and to fuck off as far away from me as possible, and when they get there, to fuck off some more. And I will never ever use PayPal ever again. Because to stop someone using your services simply because they have a different view, a different opinion, is just biased to the extreme and very unfair. So they cancelled me, I won my appeal, and then I cancelled them. And PayPal can go and fuck themselves. However, in that time I was embroiled in this PayPal bullshit. They also came for my job. These nasty fascists found out where I worked and tried making things very, very difficult for me. However, unbeknownst to them, and luckily for me, my boss isn't the sort of weak spankwangle who will bend the knee to any woke threats, and he told them to fuck off. Now, can you imagine, folks, that somebody somewhere has a different opinion, a different view on things, and it bothers you so much that you think you should just go and interfere in people's lives, their livelihood, the way they make money. And, things are bad enough lately as it is with the cost of living crisis. Now, what I want to know is, who the fuck do you think you are to believe you have an absolute right to try and ruin someone's lives because of the way they think? There is nothing harmful about my channel, what I say. You will not find hatred on my channel. You will not find any incitement to violence, anything bad towards anyone, simply because they are what they are. All I do is call out left-wing bullshit for what it is. And honestly, who the hell are you to hijack the narrative, free speech? Who are you to decide what people can say and what they can think anywhere? And if what people say on social media bothers you, then just don't be on social media. It's that simple. You don't have to be here. And you are definitely no authority. You're not the police. If people do incite hatred and violence on social media, then they should face the consequences. But not everyone is like that. Because questioning immigration isn't hate speech. Questioning a culture isn't hate speech. Having a different idea or a different opinion is not hate speech. If you want to see hate speech, go and see most of the left-wing comments on Twitter. That's where the hate is. These people are the real hateful bunch. Now, with regards to my channel, I went to someone in the know for advice about safeguarding my stuff against this kind of nonsense on YouTube. And so Mrs. 49 and I had a bit of a fiddle around with my videos, where everything is now squared away. All my videos are now monetized by YouTube, so one door closes, another one opens. How weird is that? I remember lodging an appeal to monetize my channel about a year ago now. As soon as my channel popped up and I got monetized, it was demonetized literally within 24 hours. So I put in an appeal, and the other morning the appeal came through good, and we're back in business. So that means I can now offer you channel memberships. Again, it's not mandatory if you want to be a member of my channel. And this was never really for the money. The reason I had Buy Me a Beer going was because I was demonetized, and I thought it was utterly unfair that Google and YouTube were making money out of my work, putting adverts on my videos and being the sole profiteers while I was getting nothing. That's the reason I'd done it. But also there are people out there who want to contribute, so, why not? Plus, you get a little extra for your money. But now I'm doing it to piss the lefties off, to piss these idiots, this small group of far left fanatics who hate the fact I'm still on here and hate the fact that I can make a bit of money. They hate it. It's all about hate with them. Hate, hate, hate. So there we go. I'm back. My channel's back. My video's back. And everything is hunky-dory, tickety-boo. And also, to continue pissing off these idiots, share my stuff, like my stuff, engage with me. Write anything in the comments. You can write whatever the hell you want in my comments. But please do remember, as much as I believe in free speech, if you're coming on here to incite violence, murder, or, just be a dick because somebody is something which they can't help, then you face the consequences. Yes, free speech does have consequences. But we're all adults here, aren't we? Anyway, that's it. That's my video. Thanks to everyone who stood by me. Thanks to everyone who supported me. Thanks to everyone in the future who will support me and still be here. But your support helps encourage me to just go on and on and on. And go on I shall. And that's that. So please comment, share, subscribe. And until my next video, Roger Testicles.